This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Fans have been asking for you to be tested. He did find you a couple of times. What kind of pressure was he putting you under out there?
To be honest, nothing that I'm not used to. I've been in the gym for gyms and boxing in over 10 years and counting, so I was able to adapt to it and cope with the pressure. But yeah, he clipped me a few times, and the lesson learned. The guy was, rugged and tough and strong. So, and he swung some real, fast punches in. So I just lesson learned again. Just be careful at all times.
Well, it's all great experience, and you are 21. Great times ahead. Joyce is in the crowd tonight. He's been watching you. What kind of message have you sent out with another knockout here tonight?
Just the big fights lined up, and just me keep winning and keep progressing. I'm getting closer to these guys, and sooner rather than later, I'll be sharing the ring with these fellas here. So yeah, it's all good.
And of course, you have sparred with Joe in the past, so you know what he's like. Do you think you can beat him? Do you know how?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm prepared, and I'll beat him, man. As long as the preparation's right, and I train hard, and I be focused, and I listen to the team around me, I'll beat anyone, I believe.
And of course, Nathan Gorman, a lot of great fights coming your way. Oh, we've got Joyce coming our way.
What's he saying? What's he saying about me?
Well, Joe, he thinks he knows how to beat you. You've obviously faced each other as teammates before on Team GB. What do you think of his performance tonight, first of all?
Yeah, I think it was a good performance. I think he was troubled a couple of times up there, so obviously that comes with experience and that. But he got the job done, and it was entertaining to watch.
Obviously, you're now under the same banner of Frank Warren. Are you likely, therefore, the offer is obviously out there, to take him on, and when would you like that to happen, if so?
Well, it's an option. I've got a fight in Stevenage on May the 18th, so that's like a good warm-up, and then I should be out again in July, so potentially, I'm going to speak to Frank and my managers, and we'll see what options are out there.
What's up, fight fans? It's your man 3K the Boss, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. You know what it is. All right, man. So Michael Benson takes to Twitter, and he says that Frank Warren has declared that they have just started talks to make Joyce versus Daniel Dubois this year. The promoters met with Joyce's managerial representatives for discussions today. Now I just have to say, this is absolutely what I was just talking about on my live stream yesterday evening. But I would like to see, Triple D take a step up in competition and fight a guy like a Joyce, considering they're both on the proverbial same side of the street, and that they both are under Frank Warren. It'll be a great domestic dust-up, and it will be absolutely great for boxing. So I'm totally looking forward to this. Now, fight fans, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. These two gentlemen's lines have been mutually running parallel for a very long time. Both of them are signed to BT Sport, and they are under Frank Warren. So, this was bound to happen. They are both the two top prospects in their country, and the whispers have turned into loud conversations amongst the boxing community about when these two guys are going to meet in the ring and show off their respective craft. Now, I know these gentlemen respect each other very much, and they truly respect each other very much. But at the end of the day, that's got to go out the window, man. It can only be one, man. Is it going to be the Dynamite, or is it going to be the Juggernaut? Now, we've got a very stifling jab going against stifling punch power. So, who will come out on top? Because Daniel Dynamite Dubois, he can knock you out in the round, and Juggernaut Joyce with his very, very, very technical European boxing style and that beautiful jab he has can create problems all night if he keeps him at the end of his measuring stick. Now, I just can't wait to see this fight happen, especially when we got Daniel Dubois, who's been very active this year with 5 fights, with 5 KOs. And then we've got, Juggernaut Joyce coming off of wins like guys like Bermain Stavern and Brian Jennings. So, they've been brought along very well, so I have to give Frank Warren credit in that. Now it's time to see what these guys are going to do amongst one another, and I can't fucking wait. So, fight fans, that is all I got for you right now, considering that this news is just as fresh as probably roughly an hour ago. As I always say to you guys, man, it costs you nothing to pay a nigga no mind. We've got the Juggernaut going up against the explosive power of Dynamite Dubois. There can only be one, ladies and gentlemen. Who is gonna come out on top? I hope in 2020 we'll get to see. Man, as always, it's the boss. Respect, though.